Hey, Kim. Ugh, almost thought I wasn't coming on. I cleaned my computer. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hero? Not just a guy in a wheelie. Doing good. How are you guys doing? My trip was good. Howdy. How are you? No, man, the trip was all right. I've learned a lot of stuff. Some stuff I don't want to learn, but I did. But yeah, like your limits and stuff. And yeah. No, it was good, though. It was good. Same places we went before, different campsite. Uh, Live more, worry less. It's going good. Thank you very much. Thank Pete. Doing good. Man, it's a beautiful day today. I thought it was going to rain yesterday, but it didn't. It got cool in the bush. It was all right though. Like it wasn't that bad. I mean, I loved it. I had and the bugs. Oh, the bugs were non-existent. So yeah, yeah, it's a hot one today. But yeah, it just we just got back there. A few hours ago. We were both tired. It was funny. I didn't sleep well last night. I mean, mind you, I was in a van. I was on a mattress, but I just couldn't get comfortable. It was sore. Uh, my back was sore. My even my butt was sore. It's just like every time I moved, it was like I realized it's the first time. Oh yeah, I keep on missing that. I like to go to that again one day. Highland Games. Uh, but yeah, it was. Yeah, it's the first time since I've had this happen, and I've been back in Ontario. First time I went camping, and I slept. Well, not the first time I went camping, but overnight, and I slept in not my own bed. That was very. Yeah, that's the first time, and I didn't do well. Be quite honest. I mean, it was nice and everything, but it's just like, yeah, I didn't do well. But this morning when we woke up, Brent woke up first, got his coffee, got stuff, and I couldn't get out of the van because his back door doesn't open, so I had to wait till he opened it up, and then he was saying, "Hey," he came. I think he came up to me and he said, "How did you sleep?" And I said, "I don't know. How did you sleep?" Because I wasn't going to say nothing, but yeah, we did. Both of us didn't sleep well. He had an air mattress and slippery, slidey because he put, he had a couple of sleeping bags. And then he slid off, and then yeah, it was just it was kind of weird. I mean, he had a great tent and everything, but yeah, so we decided right away as soon as we woke up that that's it, we're out of here. So we had her home, but like I learned a lot of stuff. I mean, I really do need a good mattress. I I can't make it without a good mattress. I know that, and so that's one of my other than a vehicle. That's one of my top priorities is get myself a good mattress. Um, Other than that, I mean, there's you know I was extremely grateful. I brought my motorized scooter with me because Brent showed up with his trailer, not a, and he slept in a tent, but he pulled his trailer, so I brought my both of my chairs with me. My electric one went on, and then that was it for that. And then I put on, and then I brought my other one, and yeah, and I was able to go down the road. I was able to meet him at a spot. Uh, he left and I left after him, or like I left before him. Then he passed me, and then I met him at the spot, and I was able to get closer to the water in some regards, not too close. Couldn't get my feet wet or nothing. Uh, what is the drive in the? Oh, I don't know what that was. Terry Shonagunk. Didn't quite get that. Yeah, we went near St. Regis Falls and stuff. Same place was at before, but like I said, like a different spot down the road. There was one spot he wanted to take me because I would have got closer to the water and he would have been able to help me get in the water. Um, but yeah, that one was already placed. No, not that Brent. No, not that Brent. Shauna Gunk. My other friend Brent. Brent from Ontario, from Cornwall. He has a Rav 4. Uh, he puts the seats down in the back and big enough. Well, big enough for me. It's big enough for him to lie in it too. But yeah. Hey Shirley, yeah, I did. Thank you, Garden Girl. Hi, hello. Yeah. So yeah, it's not Brent in Vancouver. It's Brant in Ontario. BP. I keep on forgetting that. But yeah, he we did well with that. Hey Craig, glad to see you. I told you I'd be here if I got back in time, but as soon as I got home, literally, as soon as I got home, I headed right for the bed. It's like a long lost love, my bed. I was just like, we're home. So yeah, and so that was it. I mean, so we did that. Uh, Seen some things. I got attacked by a bush going down a path to the water. That was cool. One of the neat things I like about Brent, he lets me go. He lets me do stuff. He's willing to help me out if something happens. But yeah. Hey, Lisa, thank you. Uh, yeah, don't we all? I have the same problem with autocorrect. It's a pain. Well, it didn't. It did in a way. It's just that just for us, I didn't sleep well last night at all. I mean, we went to bed at like 11 o'clock. I guess we had a great time with the fire, and then plus I tried to. We didn't have any wood, then we had to go find some, and I tried to cut a. I have that saw. I remember I had a saw I bought, and I said, "Oh, this will be good for cutting wood." Well, it'd be good for cutting pieces of wood like that, not not bigger pieces like this. It takes forever, and it was hardwood. So, yeah, we did that. I did that for a while, and that was tiring. I was just sitting down. I didn't even go fishing. I mean, Brent went fishing today, and yeah, I didn't even go fishing. We just sat there and talked and chewed the fat and came up with a few ideas, and and it wasn't just me. Um, it wasn't just me that um, found out I needed to bring stuff for changing. I needed to bring a couple of more pillows and stuff like that. Oh yeah, by the way, like that's the thing. I'm not a camper. I'm a van lifer. When I was living in a van, I mean, that's the thing. I had everything I needed, or if I didn't have it, I go out and get it eventually. Like, but I'd have it. I didn't have to worry about bringing extra pillows. I mean, if I needed extra pillows, I'd buy them or I'd have them. And yeah, it was kind of difficult this way. It's like starting over again, and it was kind of cool, but it was a little difficult. Let me see here. Uh, yeah, Mitzi, that trip did wear me out a little bit. Darn bushes and trees always jump out when they're not supposed to. Yeah, that's right, Kay. I mean, I was heading down to the river, and I think it was a strawberry bush, a bush or something, or raspberry or something like that. Yeah, we could do that, Charlotte Gunk. I mean, Kim's always asking me. Kim's always, oh, you gonna come, or she thinks I'm really close, so she wants wants me to go pick her up. I said it's still 6 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours away. But yeah, when I get going, um, I will try to make I will try to make the trip around different places because yeah, I think it'd be cool. Traveling van man, hello, hello back at you. Hi, broken nomad. Ah, you wake up from your nap, Brent. uh, well, the weekend's going good so far. I mean, well, we made it through the bush and back again. Well, we had a good time. I mean, we didn't do like I guess that's the thing about we didn't do everything like we were expected to do, like fishing and stuff. Brent did like he fished. I really didn't, but we drove around and once we finally found the campground, we cleaned up, did our thing, and then went to bed last night. And he went in the tent, and I went in the back of his Rav Four, and well, let the fun begin. I mean, I hardly slept. It was awful. It was just like, oh. And like I said earlier, before everybody else came on, I mean, I was sore from my head down to my toes, man. I mean, it's just every part of me was just because I don't move. I have to sleep a certain way. And I was just telling people that this is the first time I've been out of my bed since I started this. So it was cool. Uh, hello, Susan, Deborah. Okay, I don't know for all you nostalgic buffs. Brent found this. Okay, we assume it's a nail of some sort. If anybody has an idea, and it's sort of like, I think it's forged because look, like it's like a perfect nail, but you know, Brent had a few ideas. He thought maybe it was for a tree stand. He thought maybe it was for a structure of some sort, like poles and stuff like that, put wood together like a nail. But this thing is huge, and it's old. So I don't know. If you have any ideas, you let me know. Yeah, we found that in the bush. And what else did I find? Oh yeah, like oh yeah. What else did I do? One minute. I'll be right back. I'm coming. Here we go. Yeah. Now, this is my tripod case. I should have had all this out earlier. Hold on here. Sorry for my back towards you. Oh, yeah. Okay. Here we go. This little pouch has my thing here so I can hold up, put my camera in here. Okay. And then I put this on top of the tripod. Let me see here. Yeah. I put this on top of the tripod. And as you can see, at one point, this wouldn't go down. It wouldn't go down because there's a little screw here, right here, and it comes out a bit. So I don't know if you can see that. See, I drilled the hole. I drilled the hole in there, right in here somewhere. Yeah, right in there somewhere. And now, when I do this, now it goes down flat. Now I can put it in my bag and put it in my tripod case, and I don't lose it. Because I used to always have to take it apart, and it was a pain to figure out how to put it back. Like, not really a pain, but how to get it right. So yeah. Anyways, it worked good. Yeah, we had a whole bunch of different things. We had a whole bunch of ideas, but I don't think so. Because I've seen railroad spikes and they're a lot bigger and thicker. That one's a little bit small, unless it's for a small railroad. Uh, Let me see. A lot of people think railroad. Uh, hey, Insanity, glad to see you. No life for me. Jeff showed up. Sorry, Craig. uh, it's a railroad tie from the early 1900s. Really? Well, I don't know. That's a good idea, but I think it's too big, too small for that. I can have, and I shave for nothing. uh, Let me see. Still have the beard trim. It was good to get out. Yeah, we had a great time, man. Brent reminded me like 30 years ago. We were at the same spot where we went 30 years ago. Yeah, that's how long I've known Brent for. A little longer than that, but yeah, about 30 years, roughly. Uh, Let me see here. Uh, well, it wasn't too long ago I shaved my beard off, and look, it's already grown back. I got to trim it again. Uh, well, Insanity, Jeffy Bear, did you guys camp in a tent or, well, Brent camped in a tent, and then Brent let me camp in the back of his RAV4, and we both didn't sleep too well. Yeah, it was, from waking up from moans and groans like pains and having the having the pee during the night and et cetera, et cetera. I mean, the weather was great. It was cool. There was no bugs. I loved that. But yeah, it was just like I said to everybody else earlier. First time since I've had my legs amputated that I slept in a different bed. So yeah, so we were tired. We drove around a little bit and we seen some things, and Brent stopped and tried to try to catch some fish, but it wasn't happening. So then we came back and we both said, okay, I'm dropping you off, and then I'm going home and take a nap. I said, yeah, me too. But by the time I got home, got rid of everything, put stuff away, I went right to bed, right to dodo. That's it. And I think I only had an hour and a half nap, but I feel much better right now. So, yeah, so no fish. Yeah, we went pretty. Brant's pretty much the big outdoor guy, right? Like he likes it's like a challenge, right? We didn't bring any propane. We didn't. We didn't bring anything like that. We cooked on the fire. Oh, and yes, I bought I bought Mr. Chicken Jr. with us, you know? Yeah. Mr. Chicken goes camping. Anyways, yeah. So like he's got this couple little like they're like emergency things, like like he likes to carry light and stuff, and yeah, he's got this little thing, and he's got a couple of cubes. You set that on fire and boil water in like 3 minutes or something. So, and we cooked on the fire pit. We finally got the fire going. And he bought a grill of some sort. Put that on top of that, and we had steak last night and cheese puffs. It was fun, man. It was a great time. I don't understand. Oh, uh, I did. I did get some pictures. I just got back, right? So I just got back. Hi, Deborah. I just got back, and I haven't really looked at my videos. I had to charge up all my batteries because my phones were dying. It don't take long. I mean, there's just different things. Like I need. I used to have in my other van. I used to have a couple of a couple of things I can charge my cell phone when they start running out. And somebody's sending me something. I don't know what it is exactly, but they're sending me something, and it'll help when I'm on my wheelchair. So yeah, so like, and I forgot to bring my cord with me. So yeah, I couldn't charge up. Hey, Sammy, good to see you. Um, yeah, so it was all good. I mean, well, I had a video. I did try to video it, Kim, Mr. Chicken, but my partner there, Brent, he wasn't too happy about it sometimes. He says, "Oh, no, you didn't bring him, did you?" I said, "Yes, I did." Oh, we had a good time. What did I do here? I think, let me see. Yeah, it seems a little dark. So, anyways, Jeff, I don't want to get vulgar, but how was using the bathroom out in the bush? Well, you're not getting vulgar. I didn't go to the potty, but I did use the jug, and that wasn't too bad. So, yeah, but you know what? It's not any different it's not any different than using it anywhere else. There's not a lot of people there, and you got lots of bush back there. So, yeah, there's not lots of people. So, I mean, yeah, I think a lot of people, get a little bit twisted or overly concerned about going to the washroom. Just go to the damn washroom. It's not like a big deal. I mean, I wouldn't do it in front of everybody at a campfire, but I mean, go in the back a little bit, and keep your wits about you. I mean, where we were, there wasn't many critters around, but in some places, like in BC, you'd have to sort of like keep your eyes, keep your head on a swivel. If you're doing your business, you don't want Mr. or Mrs. Grizzly to come up behind you. Yeah, and like and Brant, I didn't want to mention anything, but Brant, yeah, he brought a portable loo or luggable loo. So yeah, it was all good. Uh, you could do a whole series of Mr. Chicken. He goes fishing, he goes camping, he goes to town, and so many others. Yeah, I could. I thought of that. Partly that's what I was trying to do. Uh, Hey Cheryl, hi there, Jeffy. Glad you are getting some outdoor fun. Oh yeah, we had a great time. And even back in the bush this morning, Brant and I were trying to. I mean, I was all right. Never really got stuck once, but there was one spot when we were leaving. It was a little soft and stuff, and we got stuck, and we were trying to get it up and down. Anyways, this guy and his girlfriend came by, and you know, said, "Oh, can we help you?" And I said, "Yeah, we're trying to get this up here." Like, and yeah, they stood on the board, and Brent just drove it right up, and away you go. Oh yeah, that's the other thing I wanted to say. Let me see here. Yeah, I was wondering. Oh yeah, see, I did it again. I read somebody's comment and I forgot what the heck I was going to say. Oh yeah, like some people that follow Chrome and follow other people that you know of in van life, they're always talking about vibration and about things shaking off and stuff like that. Well, yeah, we almost had a few mishaps today. Um, One was I almost lost the seat back of my chair through the wind. It almost took a hike, and we lost a couple of bolts. We seem to have found them, put them back on, and yeah, and them wheelchairs were just sitting in the back of the van, like sitting in the back of the trailer, tied down, strapped down, but because of the vibration, I mean, things just shook loose. So it's a constant reminder. Keep on if you got nuts and bolts or screws into your paneling and stuff. Keep you got to do some sort of maintenance. So that would be my suggestion. Uh, Let me see, Rampy. That was cool. I was just wondering. Yeah, well, I was talking to Brant about that. Like everything. I mean, I've been in a van before, but now everything's a little bit different. Okay, and I know that. I realize that. You know, um, I realize that I'm going to have to do some extra. I'm going to have to do not do extra things, but I'm going to have to approach things differently. And that's one of the things, like washrooms, stuff like that. Uh, I can't all. I can't always like go out like on my own. I mean, I like if I'm driving somewhere from A to B or whatever. Yeah, I can. Walmart parking lots, side of the road, stuff like that. But if I'm going into the bush, it would probably be a good idea to have somebody with me. Just in case. But like so far, I have a little bit of an advantage. I mean, it sounds awful, but you know, people seem to want to help the guy in the wheelchair. If they see me, having problems, they seem to pull over, stop, no questions asked. How can we help? And that's a great thing. So I don't want to use that, but I know it's there because I see it all the time. People that normally wouldn't walk by me and wave or stop to help me, um, now they do, and it's like and I got to recognize that, and that's the thing. So I do recognize it. So, uh, Ma Andrea, how are you? Good afternoon. Now we're getting there. I also reached out to a friend of mine, my friend Shirley. Her daughter's her daughter. I don't know if she's classified as a mechanic, but she does work in a mechanic shop. I don't know if she has her full full thing, but I trust her, and she's helped me before, but I didn't have I wasn't able to do anything with it, so I reached out to her and asked her, if she sees anything, because she's always looking in Kijiji Marketplace, Auto Trader, whatever. She's always looking for different vehicles and stuff. I'm a little scared with her. She's a little weird one. That one, yeah. She likes things that are, I don't know. I sometimes I say they're ugly, but she sees the beauty in them somehow. Something old, and I mean, she just likes different things. She bought a truck one time, and I think she took the back off of it, which is quite normal for some people, and she uses it as a hay hauler. Then she bought like different cars that you don't see many of anymore. So, but she's got an eye, and I trust her. I trust her, and so far since I told her that, I went away like for a day overnight, and I already came back, and she's already sent me two or three different things right around me, and I don't know how the heck she found them, but she finds them. So it's like I'm not going to question that. So I've been looking at that. Uh, well, yeah. Dewey says when someone offers to help, swallow the pride pill and accept the help they offer. Well, yeah, and that's very hard for me to do sometimes, but I know I'm doing it. I mean, I got no choice really. I know I'm doing it. So, but yeah, it is a little bit difficult sometimes because I don't always want help all the time, but I probably need it. But I just, yeah, I do believe it's a pride thing. So it's all good though. I mean, it's all good. Um, yeah, things are just moving along. What else I was going to say? What did you say here? Oh yeah, Dewey. I get it. I had to swallow the pride pill more than once. Yeah, well, I mean that's the thing. I realize I do have to swallow that. I do have to sort of like ask for help and accept help. Things are changing. I'm not the same guy I used to be. So I can't be as stubborn as I used to be, or prideful as I used to be, or whatever you want to call it. Um, I have to let people help me because I do need help sometimes. You know. Oh yeah. Well, there's good people out there. They really are. Like uh, that's it. You got to. I mean, for me, I have to open up my horizons, and look further than just my nose. I got to look out there. There are some good people out there. Insanity. Hey Jeff, that water you are drinking here was 88 cents each. Now they are $5 each. Oh, well, that's the thing. Um, Brent and I realized this when we went to when well, we didn't bring any food over because there's a restriction on food you can bring. It's sorry, it's basically fruit. Even if I go to the store and I buy oranges from Florida, I can't bring them back into the USA because they don't want that. So I find that funny. But anyways, yeah. So it's fruit and wood. You can't bring any wood over there because in case of bugs or beetles or whatever the heck that infests that. So yeah. So yeah. It's just find it different. This stuff here I bought here was 99 cents. I don't know. I mean, I like it. It's lemon. I mean, I like it, but I bought some stuff. It wasn't so good, but it was like cheaper. It was 88 cents. But then I bought some. Since we're going camping, I bought some ramen noodles in the little bowls you put water in. That was $3. I couldn't believe it. I said, "Holy gee, here's only a buck something." So yeah, uh, Brant and I were discussing that years ago, like I mean, we used to line up. Canadians used to line up to go over to the states and buy food, but it's not the same anymore. It's like stuff has gone up. I mean, you still can get a savings here and there, but stuff has gone up so much. It's like it ain't worth it. But yeah, you got to eat. So when we're over there, that's what we do. We just bought a few things, bought a couple of steaks, hot dogs, and that was it. Uh, yeah, well, that's the thing. Uh, Okay, hold on here for a second. Okay, broken nomad. If that's the case, I start calling you once a week to see if you need your personal geek consultant to help you with anything. Okay, I don't think. it's stubbornness. It's more we just aren't used to people willing to help. Well, that's true too. That can be a bit of all. Oh yeah, Dewey says, do what Chrome did, get a four-legged traveling companion. Yeah, the only reason why I don't get a four-legged travel companion because I would love to, I just can't take care of it. I just can't take care of it, and I know that, and that's my. So it's not fair to me. The last time I had a dog, his name was Roscoe, and he was a boxer. Only reason I gave him up is because I went for a simple doctor's appointment, and they stuck my butt into the hospital for a day, and my dog was left alone, and he went potty all over the place in the house. I didn't give him heck for that, but I just didn't think it was fair for the dog to suffer just because I can't take care of him. So that's the only reason why I don't have an animal. And every now and then, like Brent and I get together, so we're like two animals, so we're all good. Uh, Ramen noodles are called prison gourmet. Yeah, well, it's really quick. I mean, and it'll fill you up a little bit. Wow. Okay, food prices are crazy, and yeah, they are. Paul, I figured being out with Brent P gives you idea of what you need when you get your next vehicle. This will kind of show you what will and will not work better for you. Well, that's the whole thing. That's basically it, Paul. That's basically it. We shoot the breeze, and this will work, that'll work, or whatever. And that's the thing. And that I mean, yeah, I told Brent the other day, it was him that said it, but I told Brent I said there was a wise guy that once told me, get the van first. Don't worry about anything else. Get the van first. And that was Brent that told me to get the van first because I was thinking of a whole bunch of other things. So yeah, we just come up with different ideas, and I still like to push the envelope. Okay, like I mean, I'm not. Yeah, I hope I don't get in trouble doing that, but I still like to push the envelope. So yeah. That's the other thing. I got to keep an eye on myself, or I'll get myself into trouble. Uh, Drummer Carey, where were you camping? We were in New Alzu, Upper Peninsula, Michigan, on Lake Michigan. We were at St. Regis Falls, I believe, in New York State. It's right near the Canadian border. It's only like Brad keeps on bragging about this place because like he says, look at this. It's only like 30 minutes from town, and it's only like about an hour away from Canada. You jump over the bridge, and then you're out in the bush, and there's lots of free camping. Lots of free stuff. So yeah. Well, we did pretty well when we came through because we have to go through a native reservation, Akwesasne, and I think we paid $1.29. So that was pretty good. Oh yeah, of course we do. Life wouldn't be life if you didn't push it sometimes. But sometimes I'm also aware that you can get yourself into trouble. I've gotten into a lot of trouble over the years. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. 129 per liter. There you go. We did well. Oh, it's still cheap though. Sorry. Yeah, it was still cheap though. And I found out that well, in America or in well, at least on the reservation, I don't have to get out of my car. They'll fill it up for me. So that was good. So yeah, I'm finding different things. I start to look at things and I start to see things and I put things together and yep. So it'll all be okay. I know Brant and I were talking about it. It hasn't deterred us from going back. So We just have to. Well, me, I just have to bring more pillows, and I'm trying to find a good upholstery shop or something that has good foam because he had a pad. I think it was about 3 inches, and it's like if I lied on my back, like the weight was nice. Like I wasn't going through it or nothing. But because I lie on my side, my hips hit the like it was soft enough, but and I can't sleep on my back. That's the problem. If I could, I would, but I'm having a hard time because my sleep apnea. I wasn't able to take my sleep apnea machine, so and sometimes I sometimes get scared. It's an inside information about Jeffy Bear. I'm afraid to go to sleep because I have a hard time breathing, and like I had that today this afternoon. Like Brent went fishing, like just wasn't long, 10 minutes. I said I'll take a little nap, and I was scared to fall asleep because I was struggling with breathing because I was sitting upright. I was leaning back a little bit, but I was on my back, and yeah, and I got a big neck, so I have a hard time with that. So yeah, but it's manageable. We'll figure it out. I mean, I know I got to figure all that out because that's part of my. If I want to get back to doing what I was, or partly what I was doing before, then I'm going to have to figure it out. Uh, Grandma Carey. I live just east of Detroit and Windsor. The Freedom Festival on the Canadian side is on my list of musts. Yeah, that's cool. I want to explore as much as I can. Linda Young, it's hard finding a gas station here that doesn't serve you. Well, I know in Oregon they do. When I used to go to Oregon, they do. Washington State doesn't, and a few other states don't. Uh, Kim Jones, did you see any Bigfoot? Uh, Insanity. Haha, Kim. Okay. Brent, Kim, the closest thing to Bigfoot out there sits in a wheelchair. Hey, enough. Don't be talking like that. Okay. Yeah, California self serve. And I don't know who it was. Somebody told me, and I forget. So, maybe it was even Brent, but I forget who it was. But I know that on the gas machine, sometimes there's a handicap button. So if you need somebody to come out and help you, yeah, you can do that. You can hit that button and they will. Um, I have no problem getting in and out. It'll just take me longer. If you're in a rush, man, don't park behind me. Because if you see me coming and I have to get out of the driver's seat, take my wheelchair out, get into the wheelchair, then go pump gas, and then go inside if I can't pay at the pump, that's going to take a while. So please be patient with me. Uh, yeah, well, I got a funny feeling. I got to find all these places that I thought were pretty cool before, like Washington State. I liked it. Been to Seattle. I liked it. Then it started to. Well, yeah, no. Then it was all right. Then I went down to Portland, Oregon. That was really crazy. Starting to get crazy back then. And so yeah, I hear that it's not. A lot of it's changing. But I really try to avoid the big cities. I'm more into. I'm more into driving through places in small towns. That's what I'm into. I don't like the big city stuff. Not. I, I'm not built for doing the big city hustle anymore. You know what I'm saying? I just yeah. I can't be bothered. I just like driving through country roads or whatever, and it's just like yeah, that's cool enough for me. That's my speed lately. Okay, we would what on you or do it for you, Jeff. Yeah, Yeah, I mean, well, it's not a secret. Everything's going to hell in a handbasket. Pardon the expression, but it is. I mean, the only reason why it's not is a personal attitude. If you keep your attitude, and even though things around you are falling apart, and try to sort of like bring a little, no pun intended, Sammy, bring a little sunshine into the day, into the life. Yeah, like I mean, yeah, that's it. You know, we don't have to follow, that's for sure. Southern Van Life. What's up, Debbie? What do you call it when a cow gets caught on a fence? I don't know. What do you call it? Don't let me hanging. Uh oh. It's utter disaster. Oh, thank you for that. Steak. There's a country girl at heart right there, man. That's it. Sammy Sunshine. Steak. That's what you call it. Dinner. Used to be a law before. If you were driving down the road, accidentally, mind you, you hit a deer or you hit an animal, you couldn't claim it, but you had to call it in. And usually the person right behind you that was following you, if they stopped, chances are if the game warden didn't take it, that person would get it. So that's what. Before that's the way it used to work out here, at least in Ontario and Quebec, where I'm from. Steak. Speaking of steak, we had steak last night. It was pretty good actually. But if I'm getting fatter, it's because Mr. P there keeps on, oh, I can't eat anymore. Here, take this, take that. I said, hey, I'm not the garbage can. But it was good though. It was good. But yeah, like I said, I just got back. I just landed. Oh, there it goes. Oh wow. Yes, your tan looks good, Kim. I got a tan too. The rest of me is white. But that's not bad too. Like I know they used to have that in BC, and the reason they changed it because excuse me, because gas prices were pretty high back then. That people used to go there, fill up, and then drive off. And somebody, I think it was a young kid. I mean, I don't know how young. I don't mean young. Young. He's probably in his 20s or late 20s or early 20s. Just got out of teens or something like that. He went. He tried to chase one of them down, and anyways, he got caught and passed away. So they made a law now that there's no more. You got to pay before you pump. That's in BC, and that's the last time I was there. So I wasn't sure either, Donna. That's why I just popped on. I got to get this organized a little bit better. I guess I got to sort of like, um, yeah, I got to sort of like say I'm coming on every Sunday or I'm coming on this day or that day or whatever. And but sometimes my life gets a little bit crazy, so I I'm either late or whatever. But I can go away if you guys like. I don't have to be on. I'm just teasing. I think it's going to be a short one. The last couple ones are gone over an hour, so I think it's going to be a short one. I just wanted to give you an update, tell you that everything is fine. Things went well as could be expected, and it's basically every time I go out, either on my own or with my buddy Brent, 'cause he's the only one around me. Every time I go on or go out there, I learn something. I learn something different about me, about what I'm going to face, about a lot of different things. Where I can go, where I can't go. Like Brent was shocked today. I found a way, like where he was fishing the last time. there's a couple of paths. One I couldn't take, but the other one I found my way through. He was a little shocked. He said, "Oh, you made it down here?" I said, "Yeah. I went the long way." So I got to watch it. Like I got to be careful because a little bit of sand there makes my wheel spin, and if I'm by myself, I might have a problem. And that's what you got. That's what I got to worry about. So yeah, I'm going to try to really be safe with that. Unfortunately, a lot of things, um, a lot of pictures or a lot of videos I do won't be right up close and personal. They'll be a little bit further back, but you'll still see what I see and go where I go and stuff like that. So, hey Graham, how you doing, buddy? How's your trip? Who's that? Sammy Sunday. Do you look around while camping, thinking, this might be good content? Yeah, I do that too. I mean, I'm always trying to I'm always trying to do that. Look for different places. I also got to watch out. I don't want to give away well, it's not my spots, but I don't want to give away a lot of spots. But I do know that if you're really looking, it's not really hard to find spots to camp because there's a lot of crown land. I don't know what you call it in America, but there's a lot of land down there. Some places it's hard to camp because they don't want any of us down there. There's different states, I guess. I do a lot of talking with Brent because he's always down there all the time, and he likes to fish. So in the west or the east coast and all around this area here, he's been around for years and years. Like he's been going there since he's a kid. So uh, I trust his judgment because he says, "Oh, you can come here, you can do this, you can do that." There's lots of places here. This place here, they don't like you there, so you got to get out, basically. So it's just the way it is. Uh, yeah, I can see myself like that too. We're at Wreck House, Newfoundland. Oh, Graham Doyle. We're at Wreck House, Newfoundland. I don't know where that is, but I was thinking of you're at Wreck Beach in Vancouver. That's a nudist beach. What are you doing there? uh, oh yeah, here we go, Kim. I'm having steak now. You're not going to show me pictures of your steak, are you, Kim? uh, um, love Newfoundland for the month of June. Yeah, I want to go there. That's the only. Well, that's one of the places I haven't been, but that's one place I haven't been. I'm close to the East Coast. I'd want to do that. I hope it's soon. Uh, I haven't heard Kay. Kay's asked, how did the ball team do on their trip? I know the last time I heard anything, it was uh, they won two, lost one, and I don't know what's happening. I don't even know when they're coming back. Nobody's. I told my daughter I was leaving for a day or so, so I'm not sure what's happening. But I will keep everybody informed when that happens. Windy spot, all I can say. Yeah, well, it is pretty windy up there. Craig bets Kim, I have some ribs that will be going into the air fryer soon. Have you guys made it back safe? Well, yeah. Well, we had a great time. Like I said, it was just you know I don't know if it's just men or people in particular, but we just had a blast sitting our butts in the chair. Well, me, I bring my own chair. Uh, Sitting our butts in the chair, remembering stuff from old. and remembering stuff from new or whatever, and just talking about what are we going to do, what's future goals or plans, and yeah, it's great. I mean, Brent keeps on telling me he wants me to keep quiet about every time we go through this little town. I went through this town and I said, you remember, Brent, we stopped at this because he thought he was lost, but he wasn't. You remember we stopped there with my Datsun? I used to have a Datsun, and he had a Hyundai, and I had a Datsun. And out of the two, they were both bad. But I said, okay, I'll take mine. Anyways, we took mine. I don't know if some of you have heard this story, and we went to the same place, St. Regis, and we went fishing. I end up backing up into a root. I tore off my exhaust. I snapped a $69 part for my gear shifter, and we had to make it all the way back from it's about an hour drive, then through customs back then. We made it back in second gear. So Brent's on one side, I'm on the other side, and we're like, I mean, top end was about 20 kilometers an hour, 20 miles, whatever. That's going uphill. Going downhill, however, we reached 120. And when we got to the border, man, I pulled up there and all you heard was I sort of like put it in neutral, or yeah, I think I could put it in neutral or something. I put it in neutral and I said, sorry, but I banged my muffler and my gears shift's not working, so I can't turn the car off. And she said, oh, okay. I think it was a she, or they said, okay, that's fine. Where are you going? Told them, said, we're going to get the car fixed. And nobody wanted to fix it back then because it was a Datsun in America. It was unheard of. If it wasn't Ford, GM, Chrysler, Chev, whatever, they didn't want to touch it. So we drove it back. Anyways, we made it. Every time I go by that spot, I talk about it. And he says, I guess you're always going to talk about your Datsun when we go by here. And I said, yeah, something like we used to have a store one time called Fishing Buddies. And I introduced him to the store. And one day there was a big sale on. He never told me, and he went and bought a whole bunch of stuff. And then I said, yeah, something like you going to Fishing Buddies and not inviting me. Yeah, I guess we'll hear about that forever. That's a joke. So anyway, it's all good. Okay, let me see what's going on. Let me see. We're all talking about air fryers and stuff. Okay. Uh, 120. Oh yeah. Oh, air fryers do good with wings. They do good with um. What else do they do good with? Oh, they do good with a lot of things. I just like air fryers. Get over it, princess. Yeah. Okay. Hmm. I know it was a great sale. Yeah. Don't bring it up. But yeah. So you know, it's all good, man. It's all good. I just can't wait. Like yeah. I just can't wait to sort of like figure out what kind of car I'm going to get or when I'm going to get it or whatever. But it'll all work out. I know that. If I can just get something before the end of this year, it gives me opportunity to get out of the house and to get out of the town here, even if it's just for short trips or whatever. It'll be great. What is this, guys? Is this Kim and Craig? Is this the air fryer cooking show, boys and girls? I cook everything in the air fryer. Yep. I cut up the little sausages. I cut up. I even do potatoes in the air fryer. Like cut potatoes up. It's hard with the seasoning though, and I do shrimp with the air fryer. I do a lot of things. Is the cook time quicker on an air fryer? Well, I always cook. Well, I think so. I mean, I don't know. I mean, you don't have to do nothing to it. Like if it's already like you can, if you don't pay attention to it, it'll overcook it and it'll be a little bit hard. But yeah, yeah, my air fryer don't have a basket. When does the snow usually start up here? You talking to me, Paul? Well, if you're talking to me, um, October, Halloween, Halloween. It's either pea and rain or they got snow flurries. Now it doesn't stay maybe until November, but things have been a little different in the past few years, so it's hard to say. I would say a lot of it is for breaded things, Sammy, but I'm not sure. I use some for breaded things. So yeah, so it's hard to say. I mean, I've given up trying to figure out the weather. All I'm trying to do now is find myself a vehicle so I can go further than Cornwall boundary. Yeah, I mean, I like to go. Well, I mean, if there's sales or if there's things to go look at or whatever, yeah, I'd like to be able to drive there, and that would be great. I was talking to Brant again today, and we were talking about driving. Like, I get very tired, so yeah, get very tired lately. So it's like I won't be driving too much. Drive a little, stop, sleep, or find a place. Yeah, so it's going to be a slow crawl, if you ask me. Appalachian Mountains. I've always wanted to go there. I like that stuff. I don't, it's kind of cool. Hey, Ruby, good to see you. Yeah, well, snow's not here yet in Sandy, but yeah. One time when I went to Florida and people were saying, "How do you feel about missing out on snow?" From Canada, and I said, "Well, when I get really confused about missing out on snow, I walk over to the refrigerator, open up the ice box, and stick my head in it. That lasts about 2 minutes until my nose or my ears and stuff start to freeze, and then I don't miss it much anymore. Then I close it and walk back." Yeah, well, it'll come someday. It's just got to be patient, and that's what I'm trying to do. It's hard though, but I am trying to be patient. So it's all good. Anyways, oh, the emojis. Howdy, everyone, and Jeffy. I got a upper respiratory infection, but trying to be careful. Yeah, I guess. You take care of yourself, Angie. Yeah. Kim Jones. Well, we haven't seen any cooking shows from you. No, you haven't. No, you haven't, because I haven't really been cooking. Um, I'm still struggling with the eating thing. I mean, I'm not eating crazily. I'm just like because I take that drug there that I forget the name of it now, but because I take that drug that helps me not eat so much and whatever, I'm not really hungry, and sometimes I feel sick. I just when I look at food, I go, "Ooh, yeah, no, not for me." I eat coffee. It's cold down here. Yeah. Kim, yeah, Kim's always asking me about a Sheffy beer. Yeah, I don't know what the hubbub's all about. I mean, it's not. I mean, I can throw some stuff together, but yeah, I don't even know if it's all healthy. The Zimpic, thank you, Insanity. That's my nurse, my retired nurse on hand. When I forget all my drugs, Insanity always pops up. Uh, yeah, no, he's been eating steak. Yeah, Kay, I have been. Coffee is proof Jesus loves us all, Brent. You ate the old nurses. Hmm. I heard someone say coffee. Oh, that's Brent. Brent kept me stuck in a truck in the van today until he had his first cup. Well, he said 2 cups of coffee. I'm sitting there saying, okay, man, you can open the door now, let me out. He didn't hear me, but he's just sitting there, drinking his coffee, getting the cobwebs out of his head. And I'm like, okay, now, anytime now. uh, I actually love any nurses, man. I mean, nurses are a godsend. Yep, nurses are a godsend. In my books, anyways. I thought you were asleep. Yeah, sure. Uh, okay, and the McDonald's iced vanilla coffee is my usual. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna have to probably stop going to, but I don't mind it. Hey, yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna have to stop going to any like coffee like McDonald's and Timmy's and stuff like that. Whoa, 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 Kim Jones, we don't want any snow. It's August, my dear. We're too early for snow. August. Don't talk about snow yet. That's true, Kay. Yeah, that's really hot. Yep. That's really hot, Broken Nomad. Kevin, yep. 106 right now. Yeah, I couldn't. I think that was a problem. I think today I could feel it until Brant turned on his air conditioner. It was, yeah, I started feeling better when my body was cool. Yeah, I don't think I can handle that heat. So that's one thing on the new vehicle is air conditioning, AC, baby. You gotta have AC. There goes that autocorrect again. No man, yeah, 192 here. Oh no, oops, 102. Nope, I've never seen any weather in Europe. It must have been a bad one then. Insanity. Ouch, my comment went poof. Must have said something bad. Angie. Hope snow stays away for a while still yet. It's going to be hot. It's 87 degrees Fahrenheit. Feels like 94. Hope we all stay alive so we can enjoy whatever weather that comes our way. Oh, wow. You guys don't get that much snow in New York State, do you, Kim? I don't know if you do or don't. So what else? Is there anything else? I did bring my carving stuff, but I didn't get to carving anything. And I only had one piece of wood, but I did find some okay, Insanity. Here you go. Insanity and her cats love the chicken. Oh, no, we're not doing musical things. No, we're not doing Bob. Bob's here. I don't know where Bob is right now, and I'm not. Yeah, no, 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 no. Bob's not your uncle. Nope. I don't know where he is. He must have took a walk somewhere. Yeah, I haven't done any. I'm sorry I brought it up. It's just that I planned on it. I thought, oh, this will be nice and this will be nice and easy. But yeah, I wasn't able to. I wasn't able to do that. I don't know where Bob is right now. So yeah, so we're not. I'm not going to bring out Bob. Sorry. Let me see. Oh my God, you killed Bob. No, I didn't kill Bob. Bob's your uncle. Yeah, Bob is my uncle. Oh, Lord. I said some nice things about nurses. I'm going to retract that statement there and keep on going, Insanity. Oh, yeah. I guess I was feeling guilty. Here, you can all be quiet now. Bob has made an appearance. Hey, Bobby. Yeah, Bob went for coffee. I never did. Never had an Uncle Bob. I had an Uncle Jerry. I had an Uncle Jimmy. I had an Uncle Mary. Oh, no, that's different. Sorry. Sorry. Bad joke. Bad joke. I'm sure there was, Sammy. And oh yeah, I'm gonna find. I'm gonna find that out. Find that out shortly. A while back, I still got a time to go though. A while back, I bought that Ancestry.com thing. It was on sale. I think it was Ramblin' Rocketeer that said, "Hey, look, it's on sale, like half price or something." Anyways, I bought it, and I'm waiting, and it was just kind of funny because all I did was put down my name and my DNA, and they already brought up my my grandfather, my grandmother, and different things that not too many people know of. So it's kind of cool. Hope something hope something good happens out of it. Let me see there. Craig says, Jeff, now there's another video series you could do. Bob goes out exploring. Yeah, since I don't want to have a dog or something, or I don't want to have a four-legged friend, I could probably do that, eh? Make characters out of Jeffy's mind. uh, you're bad, Jeff. Oh, sorry. I used to be worse. Bob goes to Timmy. Yeah, Bob's been to Timmy's a lot. You know. Yes. Was that? Wasn't there a thing about Jeffy and the gang? Bob, Mr. Chicken. Oh yeah, Mr. Chicken and his son. Yeah. Uh, and now baby chicken. Disco van chicken. There you go. Yeah, Brent's already warned me when I took out I took out Mr. Chicken. I took out I took out the little chicken. I said I didn't want to bring the big one. I said I pulled this out. Brent says, "You're not doing that." I said, "What?" Mr. Chicken goes camping. And then I took a picture of something. Mr. Chicken eats steak. Yeah, I think I was sending him over the edge a little bit. Uh, hey, Terry, good to see you. Wow. Bibo Key Rosteni. I can't even say what you just said because I have no clue. But welcome from Pakistan, Islamabad, something like that. Oh, my daughter's dad is named Bob Andy. Oh, I have no idea what you said, Bibo, but I hope it was good. He had lots of hearts and flowers. Sure, it was. Hey, you might be onto something. People who watch anything remember the toaster on the Adventures of Mr. Chicken and Bob could be like the old Carry On movies. Now that's going back in time. Oh yeah. Let's watch Toast. Is your life that boring, Sammy? You watch Toast Pop? Come on now. I remember, okay, this is sort of like, it's like this is old stuff. There used to be a commercial here, and used to be a commercial. It was an Asian, well, it was a Canadian or American version, an Asian thing about real lemons, but it was done in an Asian accent. And um, I remember watching that. And back in the day, I was smoking more than cigarettes. And anyways, I remember sitting there and we were all like catching a good bus, and we started sitting there, and we started singing like, you can use real Remo for real Remo pie, real Remo. we we must have said that. We must have said that for 3 hours, and we were making funny. We're making fun of this real Remo pie, real Remo juice. Yeah. Anyways, it was funny back then. Sorry. Uh, but yeah, that's what we used to do. Yeah, Jeff went cuckoo in those days. I knew a lot of nurses back in those days. 'Cause I was always in the hospital. I knew a lot of nurses. Yep. Watch what? Oh, if you got me. Yeah. Yep. Uh, yep. Had a few connections. That was back in the day for sure. No, I don't want any heat. Sorry, thank you. Hey, Robin Jen, glad to see you. Uh, I'm glad things have changed, though. Yep. Now I can remember things. Well, somewhat. I know it's not due to anything I was puffing. That's for sure. Uh, Bebo, okay. Okay, I want to go to sleep now. Good night. Okay, Bebo, thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. Angie, worked with developmental disabled people, and some of the stuff was just too rough to deal with. Got punched by one and had a concussion. Oh, yeah. That's not good. I got a cut on my nose, so I got sucker punched by somebody in recovery. I didn't like what I said, I guess. uh, so where are you two? Are you still running around Ontario, or are you flying somewhere, or where are you, on a boat somewhere? Or... Well, okay. Yeah, crutches and hiking don't work, Terry. Okay, let me see here. Are you asking? Yes, Robin Jan, I'm asking you guys, where are you? Oh, right on. Oh, I just know you two fly all over the place. You're either, or your videos are still late, one or the other. But or you're jumping on a boat somewhere, so I don't know where you are. I just know you pop up every now and then. That's all. I was just curious. I didn't. I hope it's not a secret. Yeah, Angie, I love helping people, but they were rough. Seeing people come to work smelling of alcohol and wacky weed. Yeah, well, it is rough dealing with people sometimes. I mean, it's rough for them too, because sometimes they don't even realize how rough it is. Uh, hey, Roxanne. Uh, that's too bad. Yeah. Ruby, insanity. I'm not allowed to work. Homeless people can't work, and really, wow. Well, that kind of sucks. Not allowed to work because what? You're homeless. Uh, all the above. We are so far behind on our videos. We are an open book. We don't hide anything. Yeah, well, that's fine. I know, like, yeah, I got lots of things. I'm sitting there going, yeah, and yeah, I'm a little bit twisted myself, a little bit up in the air. Terry Newell, has anyone been to Cooper Falls? It is accessible. I don't even know where Cooper Falls is, but no, I haven't. Yeah, that's what Brent did today. He pointed out, or yesterday, he pointed out there was some little raspberries or whatever, and I said, "Oh, look at that raspberries!" And then he proceeded to push me down the trail through the raspberry patch. No, he didn't do it on purpose, but I got stung. That's for sure. I'm working on it. I'm looking for it right now, Mark. I'm working on it. It's really you really got to be patient with this stuff. That's all. I mean, I am working on it though. I want to get one more than most people want me to get one. Trust me. Angie was talking about bathrooms and boats. I said I would bring a bucket for the John on the spot. Yeah, that's it. That's all you need is a bucket, plastic bag. Uh, hey, Merrick, okay, can really just subscribe to your channel. Hope it's okay. Belgium. She's in Belgium. Yeah. Sammy Sunshine of Shake and Wake. Yeah. Them's the old days, Sammy. Gotta get up with the times. Those are the old days. They don't call them that anymore. And I just don't know if I can deal with all that fur. I don't ever say never, but I'm just saying. I like the styles of them. I mean, they were cool, but I mean, I just don't know if I can deal with all that fur anymore, or that faux fur, or whatever the heck you used to call it, or the pom pom balls, or the we used to call them here. Pardon the expression. We used to call them underneath hooer doer lights. I don't know what they used to call them. Little purple lights and stuff underneath the dashboard, and they'd be glowing. And oh yeah, foam dice. Yes, yes. And even some fancy ones. You remember? Even some fancy ones in the back of cars and stuff. They used to have a chicken like this, and used to bob in the water. You remember that? Bob in the water every time he rolled down the road. Yeah, foam dice. That's right. The guy with the low legs in the water, Bob. Oh yeah. Well, those were the days. Yeah, I can't start singing or anything because I'll probably get demonetized because I'm using somebody's music. Man, things are getting complicated. Anyways, whoa, okay. I think I am going to. I think I'm going to sign off. Yeah, try to get some stuff. Try to get some stuff together. Yeah, that's true. And I got a couple of shorts lined up, so yeah, I'm gonna do that too. So yeah, no. I mean, it's all fun. It's just I don't pay attention to the fine print, so sometimes I overstep, and yeah, I don't do it on purpose. I'm not, or I hear something and it like you even got to watch when you're filming outside and a car goes by with music blaring. If that's in your video, you can get snapped. Like you can get yeah, you can get knocked for that. Okay, peace. I love you. Aloha. And I'm glad you all had a great weekend, or I'm hoping you're having a good weekend. I'm glad you all showed up, and you did, even though I really didn't announce I was showing up. And thank you for all your support and love and understanding. And we will talk at you soon. Till next time, Auf Wiedersehen. I love you. Bye bye.